That here, welcome to The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. We're back. We're in a little bit of a tussle. I thought we could just sneak over and pick up a little point of interest, but no. Next thing you know, there's a dragon, there's a bear. Apparently, Sarah here reincarnated the bear. Thanks, Sarah. I love to have a bear. Do they growl or do they moan like the other zombies? I guess that's the real question at this point. It just kind of got a little out of hand really quickly. There are 10 of ebony ingots. Wow. I really wasn't going to take any of these things, but I guess... Oh, I'm just going to leave them. I don't need them. I've got what I need to, like, get things done, but it feels so bad. Like, you go from, like, just having nothing. You go from having absolutely nothing to all of a sudden, like, you go from having nothing to having something, and, like, it hurts to, like, not make the most of it, right? There's a dragon straight ahead of us. There's dragons all throughout the reach here. It's pretty crazy. I was just trying to pick up a dragon lair around here. I know there's one kind of nearby. Let's go ahead and grab this little ancient Nord burial zone. We're not going to explore this one right now today, but when you go from having nothing to like having a little money in your pocket, all of a sudden like you don't know how to stop like saving every little inch of everything you can, right? Like we saw those ebony ingots, but like I have multiple sets of ebony armor. Like I don't need that in my life, you know? Bandits, what do you think, bandits? And Draugr, just roaming around out in the wild. Wow, free roam Draugr. Somebody let those puppies off the leash. Oh, they even shot an arrow at a vampire lord, no respect. Yeah, so my little handwritten map here says Dragon Lair this way, and I am doubting it. At this exact moment, you can't open up your actual map. I mean, there's a dragon there, but we weren't trying to fight a dragon. We're trying to get rid of the dragon layers because they're kind of all spread across the map, and they all have a word wall, and usually a good thing to pick up, but there's nothing on my little dude's radar here, or the doodars, as you might call it. But the music is bumping. Probably gonna get a little bit of combat here. Maybe? Okay, some more ruins discovered. Maybe we will switch forms here. We are in combat with the old boy. I'm gonna leave him alone. We're just gonna ignore this dragon for the moment. We're that kind of dope. We have more than 100% frost immunity. So as soon as a frost dragon shows up, I mean, you gotta respect the Nord bloodline, man. Nords have just a flat 50% bonus to frost, and as a vampire we get another 50. Like, we take no frost damage. Yeah, there's nothing popping up. I don't know like how this map could be so wrong. Like, Skyrim's been out long enough that like kind of like the wrong answers to things have kind of like shifted down through the SEO, right? You search something up and generally the right thing pops up. But the music is, this is a revered dragon. Oh, there's a couple around here. I don't really want to fight that guy. I just wanted to find the dragon lair. Oh boy, Mr. Stone Drake. Leave me alone, Mr. Stone Drake. Ooh, we're actually taking damage from that one. That's fire. Fire's really hot. Fire's bad for us as a vampire. We are gonna have to revert form and start a bit of a fight here, because he is going to kill us. We'll get our Storm Atronachs in. Whip out fast healing. Whoop! It is good to be a mage sometimes. Alright, Mr. Dragon. I was not planning on fighting you, but you are asking for it? Yeah, this won't end well for you. Tell him, Sarah. There we are. Boom. Man, I don't want him to fly away, but we do need him to like kind of land so we can beat him up. There's the other one. Mr. Revere Dragon. Revere this. He's the dangerous one. He's the one throwing the fire at us. Cannot handle that fire damage as it was a vampire. Okay, we're gonna switch our shout to something that does damage, maybe. Well, we could call down a storm. Here we go. So we have just changed the weather to rain. And in addition, we have, it's going to start lightning bolting things out of the sky, including our companions. So they've got to be very careful. Yeah, Serena's already down. Now we are short one dragon here. I would like to get the dragon's soul. There we go, there we go. What does this dragon have on him? A Daedric helmet? Oh my goodness. Like, how do we not pick that up? We're gonna pick it up, we're gonna pick it up. I mean, I know we've got the killer wave for it, but like... it is just hard. It's hard not to... it's hard not to pick everything up, especially like... there's some real value to some of them. I should have checked the map before I whipped it this way. There it is, right in front of us. At least on the map. I can't see anything in this lightning storm I summoned in. I'm coming right for whatever dragon lives there. I have no idea how far away this is. There's a dragon hanging out right there, so it must be pretty close. There it is. There's the word wall. You think the storm killed this dragon? Very possible. This guy's down for the count. All right, let's revert forms. Now we're not gonna be able to get a dragon soul from it, which feels kind of bad as the Dovahkiin, but gonna have to let that go. See if we can at least Hagraven feathers, Ice Wolf pelt, Trofau. What a weird dragon. No bones on that dragon. One boneless dragon coming right out. Dragon Tooth Crater. Hello, Mr. Dragon Tooth Crater Dragon. So they're all legendary at these because of our level, I think. I think they're supposed to like scale to match us or whatnot. It's probably to our advantage still to call in another storm though. I'm not sure we can just yet. Oh, there you are. Look at him. Big old nasty boy. Come here. Ah! I mean, it is hard to hit them up in the air like that. It says he's right in front of me, but I don't see him. I don't know if we can pick up this word wall without the dragon dying. It doesn't seem to give it to us. Oh, there he is. He must have been on the ground, and I just couldn't see him behind the rock. Come down here and fight us, big boy. Come down here and fight us, big boy. Just gonna re-summon in my my Frost Atronax there. Might have been a little bit of overkill, but he is shouting. He is using his shout, which is unique. Look at him just blocking out the sky and the sun. Come here, Mr. Legendary Dragon. Oh, now we're talking. Whoa! That was a heck of a turn. I don't think he's gonna survive this one. There we go. Cooked him. Is that a bandit? Who is that? She just ran out into my spirit. Serana's bandit. Yeah, apparently there's a bandit around here. We already have, again, multiple sets of the dragon armor. Like, we just have no real reason to go ahead and get the dragon armor and hide. It's just super heavy, right? But it does feel silly. Word of Power learned. Air Elemental Fury. Huh, wonder what that one does. Alright. Is there anything over here we should mess with before we kind of journey on? This is where we were trying to go. Where we are right now, we just didn't quite make it there. Burnt corpse. Bone meal. We don't need any bone meal. We've had enough of, you know, regular meal. And a master chest. Wow. Try again. Ooh, got it. Okay, worthless. Like, all that for 70 gold. Like, there's more value in that free potion out there. Look at that view. Rocks. I think Serrano's right. Madman everywhere out here. So today we are going to jump back to listen to Tolfir or whatnot, and see what we're supposed to actually be doing at the College of Winterhood here. We got permission to go in from the little lady, so we're going to, I guess, go and have our first class and see if we can kind of muscle our way through this quest line. You know, it's the irony of it, you know, being episode 50 here, and just now, after playing the mage for so long and everyone telling us that, like, hey, have you thought about going to the College of Winterhold, you spooky old mage you? And we're gonna open the gate and join our fellow students. So we've joined the college, and it's time to listen to Tolfir.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen.
Okay.
So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Look at the Archmage sitting in the corner.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
And what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Dragons?
Please, please.
That's fascinating.
This is exactly
We
what
should
I'm
have
talking
someone
about.
look into that.
Eagerness must be...
Would you like me to send someone? Feraldo or Finis, perhaps?
We've only just
I'll
arrived.
think about it.
You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us
Ah, she told him there's dragon sightings.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Well, Tolfir, let's blow it up. And learn something practical.
Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with ward.
Do we have a ward? Greater ward. There we go.
Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would
Okay.
you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
Well, Tolfir, we're a bit of a magician ourselves, if I don't say too much, but I've never really used it.
That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out.
Wonderful.
Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please.
Now,
Just
my
opposite me.
concern is that the
Wouldn't want anyone
Reaperess
else in the
in
way.
Serrana might, like, you know, go crazy. So we stand here, he throws a fireball at us, we catch it?
Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up.
Okay.
You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work.
Okay.
I don't want to hurt you.
Okay.
Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up.
Is this some kind of a trick?
Hold still.
Here we go.
Excellent work. Well,
Aha!
I think this is an excellent start.
Got him.
I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history.
Oh, yeah?
The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby.
What?
It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside.
Okay. Started under Sarthal, so they want us to go on an expedition? Meet Tolfir outside Sarthal. Hi.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind.
Okay.
And no, I don't care that they're all gone now.
Okay.
Does that cover everything?
I have no idea. What?
I've just been asked enough questions. I'm here to learn not to explain myself over and over. Forgive me. I didn't mean to assume.
Okay. What do you know about Sarthel, where the teacher wants us to go?
Not really. Just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of men in Tamriel, I think.
Do you like the college?
So far. If only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be. I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me.
Who are her ancestors that are, like, bringing this weight upon her, huh? What do you know about Ankanyo, the guy walking around behind you all sneaky?
I know I don't like the way he looks at me.
Ugh.
I can't tell if he expects me to blow myself up or to try and murder him. But he clearly doesn't trust any of us.
Is it true that Winterhold used to be the home of the Dark Elves?
Didn't you know?
Nah, maybe.
Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains.
Yeah, husk is almost overstating it. See anything of value? Staff of lightning bolts and a book on gods and worship. Nah, boring. Maybe it's not, but we'll move on. Anything new, Ankanyo?
Are you quite sure
No.
you need to be speaking? I'm disappointed to say I've learned little during my time.
Here, I'll help. These the same two guys.
Chanting services are one of the
If you
few
require
things
assistance,
that keep
Yeah,
you
they're similar. All right, we're stuck. We're stuck.
Undead.
Let us go.
Less advisable outside the
Run.
college.
Where is Sarthel? We've not been there before. Ooh, that doesn't happen often. I mean, it does, but it also, like, kind of doesn't. I'm a little tempted just to fly over, but let's see if we can hoof it. Oh, it's right up the mountain. Of course, it's right up the mountain. Of course it is.
I know you.
We have a bounty? What was that, dude?
Wait. I know you.
Yeah? You're making a mistake.
The only mistake was you showing your face. You've committed crimes against Skyrim and her people, and it's time to face the Jarl's justice.
I apparently have a bounty of 1,000 gold.
Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying.
Okay.
And you're free to go.
Yeah, I don't think I have any. Yeah, there, problem solved. I've got no idea what we did to earn a bounty of 1,000. But apparently we did. Looks like maybe we just go up and around? That's the exact amount of bounty if someone sees you transform into a vampire. So that'll be my best guess, is that someone saw us unleash our natural powers. Our very unnatural natural powers, I suppose I might add. So we are going to... Nobody sees us? Who can see us? The bear. That bear's... Don't narc on me, Mr. Snow Bear. Okay, so I meant to turn into a vampire, but instead I changed the weather to rain and thunder, and my horse is getting hit by a lightning bolt, so we got that going for me. A little embarrassed about that. Yeah, my horse is gonna die. This is how I lose all my horses. It's not. I definitely lost them some other ways, but... I was about to shoot whoever's walking down there on the road, but it occurred to me it could be a classmate. Because I can see they have a tail, so we're going to let them be for the moment. It's like 3 trolls in between us and where we're going. Bit of a troll problem around here, a frost troll. Lifeblood absorb, delicious. One more. Got him. It looks like we're pretty close. We're gonna revert form. Hopefully no one sees us doing our vampire stuff. And then we will, I guess... We'll go with our lightning bolt. Where is it? Elemental blast. There it is. Can you imagine all your students and one of them looks like this? Yeah, I cannot imagine that. Toftier, I think, handled it very well. And I even brought, like, friends, right? And I'm like, hey, here's my friend Sarah, the Vampire Apprentice, and the Reaperess. She doesn't talk. It's better that way, probably. Trust me. Sophia absolutely just borked my save file. I'm still pretty peeved about it. We definitely lost some stuff. I recovered everything I possibly could. But some things you just can't do twice. Well, here we are. I see absolutely no good reason why we need to be out here to learn magic. This whole thing like stinks of like something's wrong. But he wants to meet us here. This is apparently an excavation site by the college. I don't know what they're excavating out here. Rocks or ice? Do we actually need to wait for him or unlock? This lock cannot be picked. It requires a key. What if we just wait? I mean, I'm so glad we're not in survival mode that we just be waiting here dead. As the cold, like, there everybody. As the cold, like, seeps in. Here we all are.
This is exciting, isn't it?
I was gonna use other words, but sure.
I find it hard to believe this excavation was approved.
This is better than sitting around
Here too, eh?
magic.
It's good to see another Nord. I feared I'd be the only one. Almost doesn't feel like Skyrim, being so far away from the rest of the world here.
Wonder where he's from.
Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do.
Oh my goodness. Why do Nords currently have a problem with the college?
Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning.
Now, historically, Nords use quite a bit of magic, so it's kind of weird. Why aren't you happy about being at this excavation site, beyond the fact that it's the middle of nowhere and freezing cold?
No. There's no chance anyone in authority approved this. Our ancestors should be allowed to rest in peace.
Interesting thought. Especially since, like, the Archmage sat in for the whole first class. What do you know about the old sneaky Thalmor Arcania boy? Serena, you're very lovely, but this isn't the time. Thank you.
I know he's from the Thalmor, and that he claims to be here simply as an advisor. I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying to avoid him, honestly.
Good call.
This is
Always encouraging to see the younger generation.
Where did our Khajiit friend go? Huh. Didn't quite make it. You ready, Tolfdir?
The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own.
This is better.
Education is never appreciated until after the fact. Young people never understand.
Tolfdir, what exactly is important about this place?
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
Maybe we should leave them sealed. Anything you want to teach me about alteration?
At this very moment, no. However, well, I've been working on something. An improvement on the Ebony Flesh spell. I've made progress, but then hit a snag. I think perhaps you could help.
Okay, sure.
I need dragon scales, and not just any dragon scales. As I've said, I made some progress using the essence of dragon scales, but they're just not quite potent enough. My knowledge of Skyrim's history is far from complete, but I did some research and discovered two things. First, there are ancient references to dragon heart scales. What little I could learn suggests they may be what I need. Second, there are stories of a dagger called Calvozine's Fang, said to be sharp enough to carve individual scales off a dragon.
He's about to blow his load here.
We'll need to retrieve the dagger.
We have the dagger.
Then use it to carve a few scales off a dragon. Presumably a deceased one.
Sure, no problem, man.
That would be wonderful. I'll be sure and have everything ready. This is exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. Anything else you want to tell me about the dagger?
Not much, I'm afraid. It was named Cavazine's Fang after the dragon worshipped by this particular sect of the cult. They were said to be quite fond of ritual sacrifices. So fond, in fact, that the High Priest spent a great deal of time sharpening the dagger. That way, it was always ready for the next inevitable victim.
Oh my goodness, Tolkien.
Perhaps not the brightest spot in Skyrim's history, eh?
Guess so. Have your eyes always been different colors? How do I click dragon skills for you?
Not just any dragon. You'll
Heart
need
skills.
Then, if you should happen upon... Even just one should be enough for me to complete my research.
Alright. What are we here looking for, though?
Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence.
Tolkier's like, there's 4 of you, I'm only planning to train 3.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Okay. So, did our Khajiit fellow friend make it in?
I think I see why now.
Yes, Serana, I think you're right. We probably should avoid this place. Seems like the wrong kind of thing to be involved with. Oh, here he is. J'zargo.
Oh, yes?
Yeah,
Have
true.
you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet?
We might have. Why?
You have already. Well, J'zargo is surprised and pleased. There is a real competition here. This is good.
How do you like finishing seconds, J'zargo? Why do you think we're here?
Because Torfdir says so. He says there are things to learn here.
I like J'zargo. You excited to be here, old boy?
Oh yes, J'zargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage.
Hype?
Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing.
Yes, I agree, J'zargo. We're on the same page.
There is much for J'zargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. J'zargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
Alright. Has it occurred to you not everything's a competition?
Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it.
We've been absolutely roasted by this cat.
Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason
Serana,
you could
bite
disagree
him.
is because
Give him a
you are
little
losing so
bite.
badly you cannot see it.
He's like smack talking, and like he's surrounded by vampires and the Raperist. Like, J'zargo has some big steely balls, huh? What are we doing in here? What's going on? What does our thing say? Follow Tolfdir. Whoops. Tolfdir, I hope a couple of you die. I mean, learn some things in here.
Until next
Well,
time.
are there any questions before we begin?
No?
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging on. Any enchanted items will do. Now let's see.
Alright, let's just go
What shall
find
we
him.
have the rest of you do? Braylina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them, just identify them. Onmund, please search that area over there. See if you notice any residual energies, alive or undead. J'zargo, what shall we have you do? Why don't you verify that we're the first ones here? Look for any amount of tampering with the tombs. All right, everyone, let's be careful.
Interesting.
Have fun.
He gave everyone very specific tasks. Let's see if there's anything over here. Not really. Okay. Man, like, I don't think they're quite prepared for, like, this is kind of our thing. Like, we've spent...
Do you think there's treasure here? Something to make J'zargo a powerful wizard?
Yes.
Until next time.
To think, my ancestors destroyed the homes of Onmund's ancestors. So
Please be
much
careful
bloodshed.
here. The
No
site
wonder
is
people keep
entirely
bringing
secure.
things up, Braylon. She's like, my ancestors used to kill yours. Haha, isn't that funny? No, it's not really funny. Well, the good news is most of the Draugr seem to be Like, not even doing their Draugr stuff. So that's really great news. Because a lot of the times when we come through here, it's full of, like, booby traps and undead baddies. What's up, Arnell?
Well, certainly none of this will benefit my research.
Doctor said you might need some help.
What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. I've only looked through a portion of this section. Try and be careful, all right? We
All right, search for magical artifacts. Done.
All right, then.
Questy markers. Hello, magical artifacts. 1 enchanted ring. 2 enchanted rings. 3 enchanted rings. Ancient amulet. Oh, that's different. We're gonna go ahead and pick this up and see what happens. Saarthal amulet. These spikes are new. As are these spikes. Uh-oh. Whoops, we kind of got spiked in.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
Booby traps! We're trapped! Help, Tolfdir, help!
How in the world did that happen?
Well, it's designed to trap you. It's designed to trick you so that you fall into the trap. It's literally the definition of a trap. We were trapped.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Gonna rub it on my face. My goodness. I keep waiting for old Spooky Boy to wake up from in here, huh? Maybe we just put on the amulet? That seems like a bad idea. This is exactly the kind of mumbo-jumbo Harry Potter warned you about. Don't touch any magic. Don't lick any magic. Don't taste any magic. Oh, man. We're gonna put it on, and I'm gonna regret this immediately. This is the Saarthal amulet here. Looking spooked. It's gonna, like, all spells cost 3%. We've equipped the amulet.
See that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet.
Tolfdir, this is such bad news, dude.
What effect might your spells have?
I don't know, I'll blow it up. Let's just take this amulet off before it gets, like, stuck on our neck or something. Alright, Tolfdir. It worked.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secure.
Tolfdir, did you see that? Did you see it, Tolfdir?
Well, would you look at that?
I was looking right at it.
This appears to lead somewhere. Let's see where it goes.
Okay. Follow Tolfdir. Not happening. He'll follow us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Knock, knock. Dovahkiin. This is an ambush, Tolfdir. What's in the satchel? Nothing fancy. Coming, Tolfdir.
Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
I don't know. You going first. Get your face blown off. Women, let's get out of his way. He's trying to do his thing here.
Hey, watch it.
Just trying to get you into the room, old boy. Before the Draugr wake up.
I'm not sure what to expect here. Please be on your guard.
Okay. We're gonna summon Tolfdir's looking at us all side-eye.
I'm not sure what to expect here. Please be on your guard.
Uh-oh. No, no, no.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped.
I didn't do it.
Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you.
What?
This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, Mage, and you alone have the potential to prevent disaster.
Really?
Take great care and know that the Order is watching.
What order? Yeah, we could not pickpocket
I
him.
swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
I don't think we should tell him. But I guess we're going to tell you a little bit about it. Some kind of apparition spoke to me.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything.
Yeah, time
Can you
froze.
tell me more about what you saw?
Said something about danger ahead, you know, watch for falling rocks, psychic order.
The Psijic Order?
Yeah, those guys.
Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Tolfdir, are you new to
The
Skyrim?
Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins.
Perhaps we should get out of
Now,
here.
Please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
No idea. What exactly is the Psijic Order?
They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum.
Really?
I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place.
Any ideas why they talk to people? I mean, they vanished 100 years ago. Tolfdir's not going to know jack squat about nothing beanstalks.
I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy.
Man, Tolfdir's not even a little jealous. What a nice guy, huh?
You already know all that I know. Until next time.
Alright, I guess until next time. He's really gonna start opening these bad boys up? Don't do it. He's got a fire spell.
Done and done.
And he's gonna push in, the Mad Lad. Sarthel, have you thought about just slowing down a little bit? Why, you gonna jump me? You gonna attack? Why should I be prepared to defend myself?
All right then.
Tolfdir has led us on one of the scariest school trips I've ever been on. Yeah, it is, isn't it, Tolfdir? Oh my goodness, no.